At 80 years old, he sits near the window. The day ends slowly, as if it knows it shouldn't make noise. There is no phone ringing, no one calling his name, only the sound of his own breathing. All his life, he believed he was doing the right thing, working, providing, never failing. He never allowed himself to stop. There was always another problem to solve, another goal to reach, another just a little more.
Since childhood, he learned that resting was weakness. While other children played, he carried weight. He learned early that a real man endures, doesn't complain, doesn't stop. No one asked if he was tired, so he learned to ignore his own exhaustion.
In his youth, he made a silent promise. I will succeed, no matter the cost. And it cost him. Sleepless nights, empty Sundays, postponed hugs. Every extra hour felt necessary. Every absence felt justified. He always said, "It's for us. It's just a phase. I'll make it up later." The world called him strong, an example, a tireless worker, and he believed it. Without realizing it, he began choosing work every single time he should have chosen people.
In his youth, he made a silent promise. I will succeed, no matter the cost. And it cost him. Sleepless nights, empty Sundays, postponed hugs. Every extra hour felt necessary. Every absence felt justified. He always said, "It's for us. It's just a phase. I'll make it up later." The world called him strong, an example, a tireless worker, and he believed it. Without realizing it, he began choosing work every single time he should have chosen people.
She wasn't abandoned all at once. She became alone little by little. At first, she understood. After all, he said it was for their future. But the future always arrived together with more work. Dinners became cold plates. Conversations turned into notes. Presents became promises. She waited at the table. He arrived too tired to notice. He thought there was still time. She began to realize there might not be. Love didn't end in an argument. It didn't finish with a fight. It was postponed until it became silence. The children grew up learning not to disturb. They learned early that their father was always tired. First steps without applause, first words without response. He thought he was giving everything. He never asked if he was giving what truly mattered.
Time passed the way it always does, too fast. His body began to fail. Friends disappeared. She got sick, and he kept working. When she was gone, there were no big speeches, no long goodbyes, just a house that felt too big and a silence that felt too heavy.
At 80 years old, he opened an old box. Yellowed photographs. Letters never answered. Moments saved for a later that never came. Each photo was a cruel reminder. You weren't there. The mistake wasn't working. It was believing time would wait. It was believing there would always be another chance, another Sunday, another hug. He looks at himself in the mirror now and finally understands. Money doesn't hug. Careers don't listen. Success doesn't sit at the table with you at the end of the day. The greatest luxury in life was always time, and he spent it all as if it were endless. If you are hearing this story now, please listen carefully. There is still time. Time to stop. Time to look into someone's eyes. Time to be present. Don't wait until you're 80 to realize. Because in the end, what hurts most is not the money you failed to earn. It's the love you failed to live.